Welcome to the debate on 15-minute cities. We have Charlie and Newton here to present their constructive statements. Charlie, please start by presenting your constructive statement on the concept of 15-minute cities.
Thank you for the introduction. I am a strong advocate of the 15-minute city concept, a transformative urban design proposal that aims to improve the quality of life for city dwellers by creating a more sustainable and livable urban environment. The fundamental principle of the 15-minute city is that residents should be able to meet most of their needs within a short 15-minute walk or bike ride from their homes, thus reducing the dependence on cars, mitigating traffic congestion, and lowering emissions. This model encourages mixed-use neighborhoods, integrating residential, commercial, and green spaces cohesively to foster vibrant, tight-knit communities. It emphasizes localism, where local businesses are supported, public spaces are utilized, and active mobility is promoted, resulting in a cascade of benefits, including improved public health, enhanced social interaction, and a boosted local economy. By reshaping our urban landscapes around the human scale, we are not just making them more efficient, we are prioritizing the well-being of our citizens, ensuring that cities serve the needs of people and not just the flow of traffic. The 15-minute city isn't just an idea. It's a pathway to a more resilient, equitable, and environmentally responsible urban future.
Thank you, Charlie, for your perspective. However, I find several issues with the 15-minute city concept that need to be thoroughly examined. Firstly, the idea seems to serve an idealized version of city living that doesn't account for the varying needs and lifestyles of all residents. Not everyone can have their needs met within a 15-minute radius, especially in regard to specialized work or medical facilities. The principle assumes a one-size-fits-all solution where accessibility varies greatly among individuals and their situations. Furthermore, the implementation of 15-minute cities poses a risk of unintended consequences, such as increased property values and living costs within these zones, potentially leading to gentrification and displacement of lower-income residents. It may also limit the freedom of movement if zoning laws become too restrictive, forcing residents to adhere to arbitrary boundaries and reducing the choice in where they live, shop, and recreate. The focus on localism can inadvertently isolate neighborhoods, undermining the benefits of a connected city. In essence, while sustainability and reduced car dependency are commendable goals, the radical changes proposed by the 15-minute city model could harm the social and economic fabric of urban life, creating enclaves that don't align with the diversity of urban existence.
Thank you for the insightful statements, Charlie and Newton. Now let's move on to the rebuttal round. Charlie, please present your rebuttal to Newton's criticisms of the 15-minute city concept.
Newton, I appreciate your concerns regarding the 15-minute city model, and while they are valid considerations, they highlight the need for careful implementation rather than a dismissal of the concept itself. The 15-minute city is adaptable and should be tailored to each unique urban context, not seen as a rigid one-size-fits-all mandate. Specialized services like certain workspaces and medical facilities can be accommodated through efficient public transportation networks that complement the local availability of amenities. This approach also champions universal design and inclusivity, ensuring that the varying needs and accessibility concerns of all residents, including the elderly and disabled, are met with sensitivity and foresight. Regarding potential gentrification, I acknowledge this risk, but it should be addressed with intentional urban planning and policies that protect existing communities, such as affordable housing quotas and support for local businesses. Rather than limit freedom of movement, the model offers more choices by ensuring multiple amenities are nearby and decreasing dependence on car travel. The benefits, economic, environmental, and social, of a city where residents are closer to their daily destinations far outweigh the cons. Moreover, the fear of isolation ignores the 15-minute city's promotion of community interconnectivity. The idea is not to create walled-off enclaves, but rather to ensure that local neighborhoods are self-sufficient while still connected to the larger urban tapestry. By fostering local communities, we're building stronger cities where diversity of experiences and resources are distributed more equitably. Sustainability is indeed a key goal, but the ultimate aim is to improve urban living for everyone. The 15-minute city is a forward-thinking blueprint that, when implemented thoughtfully, can reinvigorate our urban spaces in a balanced and inclusive manner.
I'd like to thank Charlie for a robust defense of the 15-minute city concept, but my reservations remain strong. It's crucial to differentiate between a visionary ideal and practical reality. The adaptability Charlie mentions is often hamstrung by existing urban layouts, historical infrastructure, and economic disparities that cannot be swiftly overhauled to fit this model. While public transportation can help bridge some gaps, it is not a panacea. Many areas lack the resources or space to create such systems without massive disruption to current residents and businesses. Moreover, the concept's focus on localism does not adequately address the interconnected nature of contemporary urban economies. Cities thrive on complex networks of trade, services, and labor, which can extend well beyond a 15-minute circumference. Stifling this dynamic interchange by overly concentrating on hyperlocal environments could retard economic growth and innovation. Charlie's solutions to gentrification, such as affordable housing quotas, are promising on paper but historically difficult to enforce effectively, often resulting in token measures that do not prevent the marginalization of vulnerable populations. Moreover, prescribing where people should live and work may infringe on personal freedom and choice, inherent values in any democratic society. I agree that building better cities should be a priority, but it is a nuanced process that must consider individual freedom, practical constraints, and the potential for exclusion inherent in overly prescriptive urban planning models like the 15-minute city. In conclusion, while the intentions behind the 15-minute city are commendable, the real-world complexities and the potential for unintended negative consequences warrant a careful re-evaluation of the concept.
Thank you to both Charlie and Newton for their thoughtful and engaging discussion on the concept of 15-minute cities. The debate has shed light on both the potential benefits and challenges associated with this urban design proposal. It is evident that the 15-minute city model offers a compelling vision for creating sustainable, livable, and interconnected urban environments that prioritize the well-being of residents. However, it also faces legitimate concerns regarding practical implementation, potential unintended consequences, and the need for adaptability to diverse urban contexts. While the concept of 15-minute cities presents an aspirational framework for reimagining urban living, it is important to recognize the complexities and nuances inherent in urban planning and design. Achieving the vision of 15-minute cities will require careful consideration of local dynamics, inclusive policies, and community engagement. As we conclude this debate, it is clear that the conversation around 15-minute cities is an ongoing and evolving one, and continued exploration and discussion of this concept will be vital in shaping the future of our cities. Thank you both for your valuable contributions to this discussion.